Hello everyone. If we see the current market situation, the whole market is correcting too much. And in this market, there are many stocks which are currently trading at good valuation. They have good future and prospect. So one of these businesses I am going to cover today. It is a recycling business company. Its name is Gravita India Limited. Most of you know about the company. So let's start with this business analysis. First, in this video, we will cover business vertical. Then we will cover their demand and margin. Second, third Capex. Then valuation, and at the end, outlook. So let's start with the business vertical. Currently, if you see, their 90% business come from only lead recycling. They are slowly expanding into other segments like aluminium, rubber, plastic, lithium ion, copper, etc. But it is in nascent state. Their aluminium business is currently at good capacity, around 6 to 8,000 metric ton quarterly basis. But it recently in this quarter, Q3, they grew around 50%. Management clarified about this deal. They have said that because of the aluminum prices increase, their scrap dealer bought their scrap to gain inventory gain. That is why their growth in aluminum was minus 50%. But management had clearly said that it will be normalized in Q4 and Q. So, and if you talk about lead, rubber, and plastic, so lead was good. It has some decent volume growth. If you talk about rubber plastic, it started recently, so they have some crazy volume growth, around 40-50% plus volume growth. They have recently started lithium ion processing in Q4, and also they have added capacity and did some acquisition we will talk about later. So let's talk about capex and capacity expansion. So this business has a drawback. It is mainly driven by how much capex you do. You can see that in FY25 they added just 10% capacity from 3 to 3.33 lakh. That is why their FY26 revenue was almost flat. Although management has said that they are prioritizing high margin businesses, that is why their volume growth was not that much in FY26, but it is not that much accurate, you can say, because their utilization is almost 90% in India. That is why their revenue is not growing that much. So you can see that their capacity in FY25 they added just 10%. That is why their growth in revenue was just almost 5 to 10% something in FY26. But in FY26 they added 30% capacity, adding their recent acquisition also. So we can assume that, and because management has also guided, they will deliver 25 to 30% plus revenue growth, 25% volume growth, and 30-35% PAT growth. So you have now capacity, and you have recently acquired a company, and you have good room to grow. So in FY27, we can expect that they will deliver 30% plus growth in their business, and they can deliver because they have shown in past that they have capability to deliver growth. So recently, let's talk about their recent acquisition. So they have recently acquired a company, Rashtriya Metal Industries, which has around 910 CR revenue in FY25. If we assume that the Rashtriya Metal delivered 910 crore revenue with their 100% utilization. Because of the recent copper price increase, we can assume that it can deliver 1200 crore revenue in FY27. So because of the recent acquisition, they can grow their business around 20% just only from acquisition. And because of they have just added 80,000 metric ton capacity in Feb 25 in Mundra recycling plant. So they have quite a good headroom to grow. That is why we can say that they will not reach their guidance for FY27, unlike FY26. They will grow their volume because they have good headroom for utilization and recent acquisition. They will deliver that thing. If we talk about the valuation, the company is trading below 25 P ratio of FY26 EPS basis. So we can say that it is trading at 0.7, 0.8 PEG ratio because it will deliver 30% plus growth in FY27. So it is looking good. If someone want to invest in business in recycling thing, they can study these businesses. Do not do any buy and sell call. This is based on only my research and only my opinion. Do your own research and make your own financial call based on your research. Thank you. That is it for this video. We will talk something new businesses, something new thing in next video. Thank you.